Treaters will be at your door soon if they haven't started ringing your doorbell already. Well, that means more and more pedestrian activity when you're out on the roads. Well, Lauren Macias Cervantes with TxDot joins us now. What should drivers and pedestrians keep in mind? We are ready.
Yeah, we're set to go.
We are ready.
Well, many might be excited about all the treats that they'll gather, but it is important to keep safety in mind. So we have some suggestions. Because October, which is National Pedestrian Safety Month, is the deadliest month for pedestrians. Pedestrian-involved traffic crashes are on the rise in Texas, up 25% from 2020 through 2024. Now, this aligns with a nationwide trend. There will be many pedestrians and vehicles making their way through neighborhoods. So again, we have some reminders for everyone. First of all, for drivers, stay alert, don't drive distracted. Of course, don't speed and drive to conditions. Extra precaution if you have a large vehicle, and that's because it's a little harder to see pedestrians. So you want to be careful with that. Now, also for pedestrians, cross the street only at intersections and crosswalks. You want to make sure that you make eye contact with drivers before crossing. Don't assume that they see you and they're gonna stop for you. Now, when you're walking, also put away your phone and your earbuds. Stay visible, reflective materials, or use a flashlight. When it's dark, a lot of people might be wearing some dark costumes. Tonight, but as we can tell here, we've got a lot of different options. So these are some bright colored costumes that we have. We were talking about the reflective materials, so you can get reflective tape. We've got these light up necklaces. You've got a slap band that kids can wear. Of course, if you're on a bike or scooter, you can put the bike lights on there, and then you've got that fun little wand, and then this light up little lamp
for little ones.
Yeah, and your buckets can be bright colors as well. So anything that's going to make you a little more visible, and make sure that if you have a mask, that it's not blocking the eyesight of kids and adults as well, right? And then a costume that's not too long. You want to make sure that you don't trip.
Get trampled over. So many people are going to be out there today.
Yes, so you want to be extra careful.
This is such great advice. I really like this costume too. Sour Patch Kid. I've been told that I can be sour and sweet.
Okay,
but I'll be sure to wear this tonight so that everyone can see me when I'm out and about. Thank you so much for those tips. Yeah. But now we have a project that we need to talk about.
Yeah, we have some construction projects to talk about. First, we're going to go out to Artcraft. So starting Monday and for the next 5 months, the eastbound entrance ramp to I-10 ahead of the Artcraft intersections, that's this ramp here, that's going to be closed for 5 months while crews continue work on drill shafts and straddle bends for the future connectors. Now, we will restore the intersection eastbound to its original configuration to allow for increased movement, but still plan for some extra travel time in that area.
Now let's talk about that widening project where drivers need to prepare for, but this is going to be next weekend.
Yes. We want to tell drivers early because they need to plan ahead because it's a full weekend closure. And this one we're talking about is a 48-hour closure. That is going to happen next weekend, and it's going to be both east and westbound. So I-10 will be closed west at Mesa, and eastbound it'll be closed on Red. Crews will be removing a barrier. They're going to be placing that final striping, and we've got the ramp that you see here is ahead of the Mesa intersection. That's actually opening next week, so drivers can use that with that 48-hour closure. And then once that closure lifts, you're going to see 3 lanes in this section of I-10. So drivers will see some changes once that closure lifts. And then, very exciting, we've got a new exit westbound opening, and it's the new Thorn Red exit, and that's this one that you're seeing here. And you want to plan ahead because, as you can see, it's way ahead of that new Thorn Bridge.
Oh, wow,
so people that were exiting Red, are used to exiting a little later. This is about half a mile sooner. And so come next Monday morning, that's where you'll you'll now have the opportunity to exit for Red and Thorn with that new exit.
Yeah,
so
don't be
some
too
changes.
Now we talked about 2 high impact closures, but what else should drivers prepare for?
Yeah, so there's a lot going on, right? So we've got some maintenance closures this weekend, November 2nd, Sunday, 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. US 54 north and south. Exit 21A will be closed. Also, Gateway East at Golpia, that entrance. Uva, Mart, and Radford Streets, Gateway East will be closed, and a few of those ramps, crews are going to be working on bridge joints in that area, so definitely plan ahead this weekend. And then the Borderland Expressway Phase 2, this is out in the Northeast, Monday through Friday next week, US 54 westbound between Mesquite Hills and McCombs, that left lane, and then flaggers will be in that area, but you do want to watch for crews and plan some extra travel time.
Yeah, be careful out there. So much information.
Lots going on.
And you can find all of this information on our website at kvi.com. Lauren, thanks so much for your time today. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween and stay safe out there.
That's right. We'll be right back.